So today student, अरे तुम बोलना मत। ये चने में रखने होंगे ना। So, good afternoon, student. We will study presentation on working capital management. Today's topic is working capital management. So here is the introduction of working capital. What do you mean by working capital? Working capital means the firm total of firm asset, how much current assets the company are having. That is known as working capital. What type of cash you are having, in which form you are having, okay? What amount of debtors are you are having. So you can say working capital management is basically working capital is a capital which is involved or which is blocked in the form of current assets. Okay, it is also known as circulating capital because it is circulate in the organization. On the other way, we can say that working capital refers to a capital which is required for meeting daily to daily expenses in operation. There are various types of expenses which are incurred on daily to daily basis. So working capital means the capital which is required for meeting these daily expenses like electricity payment, storage and telegram, stationery, transportation, wages payments. These are some daily to daily expenses. For meeting these type of expenses, a company needs a capital that is known as working capital. Okay. Now, concept of working capital, there are two possible concepts of working capital. So we can categorize the concept into two parts. First is balance sheet concept and second is operating cycle concept. Balance sheet concept, okay, there are two concepts of working capital, balance sheet and operating cycle. This is the balance sheet concept. Balance sheet concept is divided into two parts: gross working capital and net working capital. Okay? We can divide the concept of working capital into two parts: balance sheet concept and on the other hand operating cycle concept. Again, in balance sheet concept, it is further categorized into two parts: gross working capital and net working capital. Okay? Gross, what is gross working capital? Gross working capital is basically the total of current assets. Okay? The total of current assets, or you can say the total funds, how much fund blocked in the form of current assets, it is your gross working capital. For example, of a company having cash of 10,000, cash at bank of 5,000, debtors 5,000, and suppose stock 10,000. Okay? Cash at bank 5,000, debtors 5,000, cash in hand 10,000, and debtors 10,000. So what is the total amount of gross working capital? Here the total amount of gross working capital is 40,000. Okay? Because 5,000 cash at bank, 10,000 cash in hand, 5,000 debtors, and 10,000 stock. So the total of current assets is the gross working capital. Okay? Now other is net working capital. Net working capital means the excess of current assets over the current liabilities. How much current extra assets are having the from your current liabilities? That, or you can say that net working capital is the difference between current assets and current liabilities. Okay? Or you can say when you subtract your liabilities from your current assets, you will receive a net working capital. Now, net working capital may be positive or it may be negative. It may be positive or it may be negative. Positive net working capital means when your current assets are more than your current liabilities. Okay? I'm repeating again. When your current assets are more than your current liabilities, that means you are having a positive net working capital, and the company is able to pay its all these obligations, to pay its all liabilities, because the liabilities amount is less than the asset amount. Okay? On the other side, Negative working capital. Negative working capital कब होगी? Negative working capital means when your current liabilities are more than your current assets. Okay, or you can say when your current assets are less than your current liabilities. Okay, so it will indicate that company is not in a position to pay out these liabilities out of the current assets as the current assets are less than the current liabilities. ठीक है, because suppose आपको किसी को payment करनी है 2 rupees की and you are having only 1 rupee in your hand, so that means you are not able to pay extra 1 rupee. ठीक है, because your property, your asset is less than but your obligation is more than your asset. ठीक है, so net working capital may be positive or negative. Is this clear? Now move to further. So next concept is operating cycle concept. Operating cycle concept, basically it starts from purchasing of raw material and ends with the realization of cash. Okay, purchasing of operating cycle concept start with purchasing of raw. There are 5 steps you can see. First is raw material, second is WIP. WIP is work in progress. Then FG is finished goods, debtors, then cash. Okay, so firstly company purchase raw material for the production. Okay, because raw material is a basic input for any type of production. You require some input, you require some material. Okay? So company production process start by purchasing raw material. Then raw material put into the process, raw material put into the production, and it is converted into WIP, work in progress. Work in progress means half work is done and half is remaining. ठीक है, आपने रॉ मटेरियल को कन्वर्ट कर दिया. नेक्स्ट स्टेप में रॉ मटेरियल इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू WIP. नाउ अब WIP के बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेप में आपका जो प्रोडक्ट है इट विल कन्वर्टेड इनटू फिनिश गुड्स. ठीक है, फिनिश गुड्स मींस दोस गुड्स व्हिच आर रेडी फॉर सेल, व्हिच आर रेडी फॉर सेल और व्हिच आर इन फुल प्रॉपर कंडीशन. ठीक है, उसमें कोई वर्क की जरूरत नहीं, कोई प्रोसेसिंग की जरूरत नहीं है. these goods are ready. So work in progress is converted into finished goods at third stage. Now at fourth step company sell out the finished goods in the market either in cash form or either on credit sales. ठीक है, your sale will be on cash or it may be on credit. If the company allows sales on credit, so definitely your debtor will be arises because debtor arises due to the credit sale. ठीक है, because they have to pay the amount of sale after some period of time. Okay, so your finished goods converted into debtors when you are allowing sales on credit. Then every company allows some credit period or some period after which your debtor will have to pay the amount. So debtor will be converted into cash after the expiry of that period. Okay, again the company are enjoying cash in hand and again company start purchasing of raw material, then converted into WIP, then FG. So this operating cycle remains continue. Now the question arises, what is the duration of this particular operating cycle? So student, there is no fixed duration for this operating cycle. It depends or it depends many factors and it varies from company to company. I'm repeating, there is no full-fledged or fixed duration of operating cycle. It vary from company to company. For example, in manufacturing company, the operating cycle period is long because in manufacturing organization, the production process directly starts from your purchasing of raw material and ends with the realization of cash. So in manufacturing organization, the operating cycle follow all 5 steps: raw material, WIP, FG, debtors, and cash. But on the other side, in trading organization company deals in finished goods only and finished goods. So there are only 3 steps: purchasing of finished goods, then selling to the debtors, and then realization of cash. And realization of cash. So in trading organization, the duration of this operating cycle is less as compared to the manufacturing organization. But the main principle that any company should follow here, the duration of operating cycle should be minimum. ठीक है, जितनी ज़्यादा operating cycle duration आपकी कम होगी, it will be more fruitful to you. Okay, now this is the formula for operating cycle. So OCCP is operating cycle conversion period, and RMCP is raw material conversion period, WIPCP is work in progress conversion period, FGCP is finished goods conversion period, and RCP is receivable conversion period. When we calculate the all conversion periods, so that is WIP, finished goods, and receivables, so then in total we are having the total of operating cycle conversion period time. So this is the formula for operating cycle of a company. So these are the formula for inventory conversion period and receivable conversion period. In inventory conversion period, you have to calculate average inventory divided by cost of sales because the relation inventory is directly related to your sales. Receivable conversion period, account receivable divided by annual credit, sales, and 365 days of a year. Now, types of working capital. So friends, types of working capital, we are having two I told you there are two concepts on the basis of concept and on the basis of time. On the basis of concept, we are having gross working capital and net working capital, which we have discussed earlier, gross and net. On the other side, on the basis of time, we are having permanent working capital and temporary working capital. Okay? On the basis of time, there are two categories: temporary and permanent. Permanent working capital is further categorized into regular and reserve. So regular working capital is the capital which is required for meeting daily to daily expenses. There is no special provision in this. Regular working capital is the capital which you need for regularly meeting out your expenses. Okay? On the other hand, another category is Reserve working capital. Reserve working capital means that capital which is reserved for meeting some particular occasion or for some meeting some particular expense. For example, suppose this year your company is entering into silver jubilee, so your company wants to celebrate a silver jubilee celebration. So for this celebration, you require some extra capital, and for that particular type of capital, so this silver jubilee celebration is not regular in nature, na? Yeah, it happens occasionally. Okay, so company meeting out these expenses out of the reserve working capital. Okay, so reserve working capital is that capital which is required for meeting some occasional expenses, not regular expenses. Now, temporary working capital. Temporary working capital is divided into seasonal or special. Seasonal working capital, the capital which is required for meeting seasonal expenses. Okay? Because if any organization which is dealing in seasonal products, so at the time of season on, the demand for product is high in the market because season is on. So company has to increase its production, and for increase in production, when production increase, definitely your expenses related to production will also increase. Okay, so for meeting out these expenses, company requires some capital as compared to off season. Okay, because off season you are having a low demand, so your expenses also low. But in case of on season, your demand is going on high, and for meeting these type of demand, you have to incur some extra expenses, and for these expenses you require capital. So this type of capital is known as seasonal working capital. Now, special working capital, as the name implies, special working capital means capital which is required for meeting special expenses, special expenses, uh, not regular expenses. So friends, so student, this is the diagram which is showing the nature of permanent working capital and temporary working capital. Here you can see the permanent working capital line is horizontal to x-axis. Okay, the permanent working capital graph is parallel or is horizontal to OX-axis. That means it indicates permanent working capital remains same all over the period. Okay, but on the other side, you can see in the graph of working capital where the working capital is fluctuating. You can see the design of this graph. It shows sometimes like variable working capital is demand is high, and sometimes it is low. So it doesn't remain fixed. It doesn't remain constant. It's always revolving. It's always circulating. It's always fluctuating. Okay. So this is the difference between permanent or working capital, variable working capital. Now, determinants of working capital. So there are some determinants, like first is length of OC. Length of OC is that length of operating cycle. I told you now, if the operating cycle duration is high, the requirement for working capital is high, and if the length of working capital operating cycle is low, so your demand is also low. ठीक है, वर्किंग कैपिटल की साइकिल जितनी ज्यादा चलेगी उतनी ज्यादा आपको वर्किंग कैपिटल ज्यादा चाहिए. Credit policy means if you are if you are allowing sales on credit to your customer, so you will receive a cash after some period of time because you are allowing sales on credit. So for that particular time, for meeting your expenses, you require some cash. So you require some cash, and for these cash you need to have some working capital. Okay? But if on the other hand, if you are not allowing credit policy, your sales is your sales is on cash. So I don't think so. You require working capital because you are receiving a cash instantly by your cash. Sales level is that related with the working capital. The sales is high, so production will be high. Production high, so expenses will be high, and for meeting these type of expenses, your amount for working capital should be high. Okay. Next, unexpected demand. Unexpected demands when the company is not having a constant demand or stable demand. कभी कंपनी की डिमांड बहुत ज्यादा आ जाती है, कभी कंपनी की कम हो जाती है. So for ऐसे टाइम को मीट करने के लिए company has to maintain some extra working capital because the company doesn't know at what time your demand will increase. Okay. If suppose your demand will increase and you are not having a working capital for purchasing raw material, for hiring some laborers, so you are not able to earn the profit now. So if the company is having a stable demand, so working capital requirement is low, otherwise it is high. Next, nature of business. Nature of business means are your business is of manufacturing type or trading type. If your company is in manufacturing business, so definitely you will require a huge amount of working capital. Otherwise, in case of trading business, you require less amount of working capital. Next, size of business. Size of business is defined as I think very simple. Size, if your company is of large size, या आपकी company बहुत बड़ी है, so आपके expenses भी definitely बड़े होंगे, and आपको you need the working capital in huge amount or large amount. On the other side, in case of small companies, working capital requirement is small. Now, trade cycle. Trade cycle, there are four phases of trade cycle: boom, recession, depression, and recovery. Okay? Boom is a period when the demand is high in the market, profit is high, sales is high. So under the boom period, company की जो demand है वो बहुत ज़्यादा होगी, and company उस demand को meet करने के लिए अपना production बढ़ाएगी. Production बढ़ेंगे तो आपके expenses भी बढ़ेंगे, and for meeting all these type of expenses, you need working capital. So definitely in the period of boom, the period of boom, the demand for working capital is high. Okay, and on the other side, there is a period of depression or recession. Recession is a period when the profit market is not good, economy is slowing down, your profits are not high, the sales and demand of the company is not high, so the production is also low because there is no demand in the market. Production is low, so expenses become also low, and the requirement for working capital become also low. Okay, so at the time of boom, demand for working capital is high, and at the time of recession, demand for working capital is low. Now, dividend policy. Dividend policy, like if your company paying regular dividend to your to its customer, to its shareholders, and dividend always paid in the cash. So for and dividend payment is also an expense for a company. It's a short-term expense, now regular expense, because you are paying dividend maybe monthly, quarterly, or annually. So if the company having a policy of paying regular dividend, so for paying this type of dividend, company require working capital. Okay? So at this type of company, when the company is opting the regular dividend policy, company has to maintain the extra amount of working capital. On the other side, if the company is not, if the company is not paying regular dividend, company paying dividend irregularly, or sometimes company skip the dividend, or sometimes company pay dividend. So at that time, you I don't think so. You don't have a need for maintaining a balance of or maintaining a reserve or maintaining a funds for working capital. At that time, you can handle the situation with low amount of working capital, because there is no need to payment the dividend to the shareholders. Okay, so in today's in this activity, but we have discussed the meaning of working capital, types of working capital, concept of working capital, and the factors affecting of the working capital, or you can say the determinants of working capital management. So I hope this is clear to you, all of you. So, okay, bye, student. Today we will further move on this topic.